there's this. They only told me last night.
Is that the Normandy 2.0? Looks very nice.
It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
Am I naming it? I guess it's not Normandy 2.0? I guess I could. Oh. Never mind. And onward. All right. Awesome. Heavy weapon upgrade. Recruiter head scientist. I guess it's the guy that I'm gonna meet. Alright. Moving on. I don't like how they have a spinning disc when it's loading. It kind of takes you out of the whole space thing. Haha, check me out in my awesome clothing. Feels pretty cool to have your own crew again.
Welcome aboard the new Normandy, Commander.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Morden Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
Yep. Sounds like a good idea.
Without that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the Collectors.
Acquiring Professor Solus seems like the most logical place to start.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Having an AI in charge of the Normandy system should give us an advantage.
Actually, I am not in control of the ship, Commander. Due to the potential dangers of a rogue AI, Cerberus has severely restricted my capabilities. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface
Sounds
with
like a good
ship's
precaution.
systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
Now that we've established who's in charge, let's move on to these dossiers.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map in the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
Sounds good. Use a galaxy map. Use your private terminal to get status updates on your squad. Select weapons for your squad from the armor, not the weapons thing. Access Normandy's. Okay, what is on Normandy's other decks? Acquired the professor. Okay, I guess I can't do anything with that yet. Alright.
Welcome aboard.
Hello. Goodness, there's a lot of journals. There's Joker and there's Edie.
Yes, Shepard.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
Why are you named Edie?
EDI is the phonetic pronunciation of EDI. That is an acronym for Enhanced Defense Intelligence.
That's a good name.
How are you getting along with Joker?
Mr. Moreau does not trust me. It offends him that I am installed aboard his ship's computers.
Yeah, the last Normandy did just fine without an AI reminding me the airlock is ajar.
Where are you?
My core intelligence is housed in a quantum blue box located behind the medical bay.
What do you do aboard the ship?
It's like
I
I'm
operate ship's
interrogating this
electronic and cyber
AI.
warfare suites
Goodness
in combat.
gracious.
My reaction time is much faster than any organic. I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the elusive man. I serve additional functions which are restricted at this time.
Cyber warfare means things like viruses, right?
In close-range ship-to-ship combat, I can sometimes break through the firewalls of an enemy's internal wireless network. Once I seize control of their systems, I can turn off gravity or air. I can disable weapons guidance or shields. Or I can put their fusion plant in meltdown.
Very
On the defense,
useful.
I manage Normandy's own suite of jammers, decoys, and internal firewalls.
Sounds incredibly useful. Why isn't there someone like that on every warship?
Probably costs super.
An organic operator
a lot
cannot
of
react quickly
money?
enough to changing circumstances or perform the necessary multitasking. This is a role that can only be filled by an artificial intelligence. Unfortunately, we are suspect.
Well, it might have something to do with how an AI almost destroyed galactic civilizations, putting it out
Kind
there.
of sounds like Seth Green, more specifically Chris from Family Guy. Is it?
The elusive man has monitoring devices on board?
He has invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship. He has an interest in monitoring our progress.
Restricted functions? Like what?
I do not know.
Turns like
Some
red.
of my databases are sealed. Some of my hardware is kept offline. I assume that when certain unknown conditions are met, those functions will be released to me.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
Okay, Cerberus.
I want to know more about the people I'm working with.
Much of that data is classified. Do you have a specific inquiry?
Yes, building a ship.
How did Cerberus replicate the most advanced warship in the Alliance Navy without anyone knowing?
I have a block that prevents
Goodness
me
gracious.
from answering that question.
What sort of resources does Cerberus have? Money, personnel, facilities?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
How is Cerberus organized? Aside from the elusive man, I don't see much chain of command.
Finally.
Cerberus is organized into task-oriented cells. Each operates in isolation. Members from one cell cannot recognize the members of another. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus Cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
Let's discuss something else.
Where's
Ready.
the DAO again?
What's this area of the ship?
This is the bridge, where the navigator plots our FTL vectors, and the helmsman
Joker's just like
maneuvers the
watching
ship.
and typing.
Yeah, sitting right here, thanks.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby! Better than new. It fits me like a glove! And leather seats! Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the
Oh,
downside.
come on.
I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
I don't trust them. We still need to move ahead, but it's all too convenient.
Maybe you're right. I guess it's hard to argue when they install an AI to spy on us. We're staying though, right? I mean, the seat is real leather.
Good to see you're keeping it all in
Nice
perspective,
job.
Joker.
Leather?
What's over here? Hello, peoples, obey me. Oh my god, there's a lot to do on this ship.
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe. As long as the elusive man walks his talk, and you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed. That's been the condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions
I'm
Cerberus
assuming
has
that
taken
I'm gonna
in
have
the
to ask you
past.
about it.
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past. But if the Collector threat is real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently. Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
It's good to hear a clear opinion. Sounds like we're two of a kind.
That honors me more than you, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
Paragon. I still don't get this Paragon stuff. Unless it was like something I did in the beginning of the game that I don't remember. In which case, my bad.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the FTL communications room. In addition to interfacing with the FTL comm network, Normandy is fitted with a quantum entanglement communicator linked to the
So
elusive
I'm
man's
guessing I can
office.
talk to him.
This allows lag-free communication even when you operate off the comm grid.
I've never heard of a quantum entanglement communicator. How does it work?
Short for Keck.
Essentially, two subatomic
I mean,
particles
Keck for
are
sure.
created in an entangled state. One is installed here, and the other in the elusive man's office. When one particle occupies a given quantum state, its entangled partner will always enter the opposite state, no matter the distance between them. If we alter the state of our particle, that alters the state of the elusive man's. This allows us to send data in the form of
That
quantum
sounds
bits.
incredibly complex.
Why aren't these used everywhere?
Each quantum pair costs nearly as much as a comm relay, and can pass only one quantum bit of data at a time. In addition to the cost and bandwidth issues, the system is strictly point-to-point. To contact 100 different worlds, we would need to manufacture and install 100 entangled pairs, one linked to each
Yeah, that
world.
seems very costly.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard. A scientist is required to use the technical
yeah.
laboratory.
Right. He has two different kinds of shotguns. Whoa, I have 3 options of grenade launchers. Ooh, singularity. Sounds pretty cool.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the armory, where small arms are maintained and upgraded, using Omni-Tool, computer-aided design, and manufacturing.
That's all for now.
Just like,
Logging
get
you
out.
out, Shepard.
Alright.
Commander, you've received a new message at
Oh,
your private terminal.
thank you. Besides that, that's it for now, so see you guys later.